Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. The other day I installed a carbon fiber front splitter lip on my GR Corolla, and I was asked a question by Rice Burner 4747 if the front under tray should have been put over the splitter or the splitter put over the front piece like I did. So, and I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest, until he asked me that. And so I thought I need to put the car back up on the rack and kind of take a good look at this and see. I mean, it went together and installed just fine, like it was supposed to be the way I did it. But I thought, let's take a look at it and see. And I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what I'm going to try to do and see if it works and verifies that the way I did it is the way it's supposed to be, or if he has a legitimate thing and I need to go ahead and change it. So let me flip this around and show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so he was wondering if this tray was supposed to go over this part or not. I wasn't sure because after he asked me that, I was running through my mind and wondering about these trays too, because I know it shouldn't be under these because you couldn't get to some of the clips and stuff. You'd have to pop, to take these off, you'd have to go ahead and remove the splitter lip, which really wouldn't take but a couple of minutes just to remove the screws. So, but it made me wonder about this piece. So what I want to do in this is I want to try an experiment here, and I want to go ahead and remove these factory bolts right here and take this piece out, remove it out, and then, because it should just slide out from the lip, and then try putting it over it and see what that's like. The only thing that I see right now is that, with the wind coming this way, there's no edge to catch it. So, but I don't know, it would be no different though than factory if it was the other way, if it was just this and this was kind of tucked up under there. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we see. Here is why let's put this up here. This won't work. So this is what he was thinking. So why wouldn't we do this way? And here is the answer to that. Because there's our fasteners. And that's what the screws go into. So the screws go through this and then through this piece right here, and then the fastener for this sticks on top of this and sandwiches. So this piece right here, this little spacer here, and this is part of the lip. So normally the under tray sits on top of this. This piece right here, this plastic piece, goes underneath that right there. So that way the screw goes through that piece, the washer goes over it, and then it threads through that, and it has something to clamp onto. So this is designed to do just how I had it. I hadn't thought about it because the tray was already on. And so I just mounted the lip spoiler or the lip splitter on. But when you posed the question, I was kind of like, oh, that's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't even looked at that. So, but I appreciate you asking the question, but yes, the correct way to install it is exactly how I had it, and it just goes right through there. And if you need to take off this tray for some reason, like this, you just remove the 4 bolts. Alrighty, it is back on, and now it's easy to understand looking at this, because this is the same way it is from the factory. It's just that this is sandwiched in between the factory piece, and then this factory bolt still goes through the factory fitting to keep this in place. So, but it was a great question. It made me think. So I appreciate that. And this will help everybody else that kind of was scratching their heads at the same time going, I wonder. But at least we have a resolution. And now we shall motor on. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you down the road.